Hi there. Join our casual conversations for curious, bewildered, and aspiring midlife cannabis queens. Welcome to the Closet Disco Queen podcast, featuring Queenie and TT. So kick off your platform shoes, sit back and get ready to laugh and learn all about adult use cannabis without having to ask a 22-year-old. Let's get rolling.
Well, hello, TT.
Hello, Queenie. How are we today?
Oh, we are just nifty.
Good.
Aren't we, though?
Just back in town.
Literally.
Literally, yes.
Literally. Hours ago.
Yep, a couple hours.
Mere hours. So, welcome back.
Thank you, my dear.
Oh, it's so good to have you back by my side.
Yeah.
What was I just going to ask you?
What I consume?
I woke up this morning, started my routine. Coffee's nice, but nicer with some good old green. Gummy bears dancing, brownies in a tray. My butt tenders asking what you had today. What have you consumed today? A cookie, a gummy, or a potent J? Did you vape it, dab it, or roll your own way? Tell me what cannabis you consumed today.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I'm glad one of us has some.
Well, not really, because I can't remember the name of what I consumed.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to bring it with me. It wasn't in my purse because, I had to clean my purse out going through the airport and all that stuff. So,
right.
I always get a reminder to do that.
That's true. Thank you. Thankfully.
Yes. So,
was this one of your Wisconsin purchase gummies?
No. Those are all in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did not want to carry those
I understand.
into federally protected TSA areas.
Even though hemp is
Yes.
federally legal.
Hemp is, yeah. Well, no, my stuff from Wisconsin has THC in it.
Oh. Are you still eating the strips or the glue, the tape?
What?
What wasn't it called? Wasn't it like some pieces, ribbon? Your gummies.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. They're really big gummies.
The ones from here.
No. Oh, no, those. Oh, those. Those were, yeah, that's what I had.
Okay. But weren't they like tear as you go or something? No?
Were they split in the middle? They might have been.
Or
I can't recall. No, they're little rectangles.
Oh, okay. If that's what you had.
That's what I had. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've established you've had a rectangular gummy.
I had a rectangle.
Okay.
That's a good rectangle.
It was a great rectangle. What flavor was the rectangle? Can you recall?
Mango.
Oh, well, I don't even know why I even
One
bothered
of
to
my
ask.
favorite flavors.
Yes, it's a mango. I, on the other hand, enjoyed a pre-roll joint.
Nice. Which variety?
A Turna, it's a new brand. I haven't
Sampled it yet?
Sampled that yet, but the one Royale features them quite a lot.
Okay.
And so I had apple fritter.
That sounds
and
delicious.
it had a very
Apple-y?
very distinct apple flavor.
No kidding.
Yes.
Cool.
So and it's rare that I get a really
like a real
like we can I'm no connoisseur,
right,
but
right.
to be able to identify
Right.
a flavor or taste, yes, this was very distinct.
Cool.
So,
or maybe you're just becoming a connoisseur.
oh yeah, perhaps that's what's going on. I don't think so. I think it's just look at the puff. Yes, apple, very distinctive, very tasty, and so that's been enjoyable. Mm-hmm. And we're back into wintry weather today.
Oh, for goodness
Mother
sakes.
of God.
It was snowing on the way to the airport this morning.
I'm sure it was. And it's been just threatening to do
icky.
something
Oh, it's gross.
very nasty.
It's cold and
precipitation-wise.
rainy.
Yeah, but the temperature's just hovering right about 35 degrees. It's only going to take a few little degrees.
I'm ready for spring.
Yes, I think we all are. I was down near the Capitol, so we were near the medians there on State Street where they plant tulips and such.
Oh, yes.
And there was activity in the dirt.
In the tulip beds.
Yep. So
Ooh,
it looks
cool.
like they're starting to pop.
Oh, that's
So
excellent.
it's a great time of the year for me to bring people to Albany because the Tulip Festival in Washington Park is quite the event.
It's beautiful.
Right. And the whole city just comes to life with all the tulips all around.
And
so
the park is such a beautiful park.
It really
too.
is. It's a real treasure to have. Yes, we went by there today. And so, yes, I can attest. I saw some greenery popping up. So hopefully it's right around the corner.
Good. I'll have to go out and check and see what's going on in my mom's garden.
Yeah, for sure.
Underneath all the leaves that didn't get raked.
Well, you didn't think you'd be there.
This is, oh boy.
One season just leads into the next now, doesn't it? Yep.
Yep. Keep on coming.
Keep on coming. Time keeps on rolling.
These are our golden years.
These are
Remember
our
that.
golden years. Yes.
The world is falling apart.
But see, I'm living in blissful ignorance. Oh, it's a great place to be.
I'm a little too consumed, I think. But
no, I do see the headlines, but that's it.
yeah, I don't always delve.
I can't. I cannot.
Yeah.
I cannot. Can't. I just think I would
make
crumble.
make up my little songs and drawings, and it helps a lot.
Well, that's good.
Did you
Little
see
therapy.
today's?
I did see your drawing today.
You did. Did you like it?
Yes, it was. It was very timely. I mean, you barely were on the ground. And it was on.
I was up
Facebook.
in the middle of the night, and I was able to complete it in the middle of the
so
night.
I did see your monster this morning or early afternoon. So
could you tell who he was?
I very much
okay.
could tell
Well,
who that was.
tells me I need to clean out my phone before I go to Mexico.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Right.
Because
I might just not bring my phone, which is a weird feeling. But
so, what'd you do this weekend? I know Miss and Marty came over on Sunday.
Yep, that was fun. They didn't stay very long. Well, Marty had to go back, and then Thomas stayed for a little bit longer. But yeah, they both were just back from a skiing vacation, so they had to kind of, get themselves back into.
They drove.
Yeah, they drove back,
and it was a hideous trip.
Yeah, well, the first 2 hours, I guess, were horrible, just like ice, and I was like, oh my god, those mountains, driving in those.
At what point do you say, I'm just, fuck it, I'm turning around and going back?
I know. Well, I would do that a lot sooner than these guys. But anyway, they made it home safely, and it all was good. And then, the night before Saturday night, we went out to dinner with our dear friends and had a delicious Italian dinner. It was so good. Lombardinos. Yeah.
Oh, Lombardinos. It's a play on Lombardo's, which is here. Well, it was here locally. Lombardinos.
Right.
Lombardinos. That's multiple syllables.
Yep.
Lombardinos.
Yeah.
Our Closet Disco Queen podcast deals with legal adult cannabis use and is intended for entertainment purposes only for those 21 and older.
Let's see. We covered. Oh, yes, you went to dinner. Had a lovely time.
Yes, it was great.
Your son and your son-in-law came over.
Talked to my oldest son over the weekend.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah. It was good to talk to him. I worry about him sometimes. He's so wrapped up in his work, But
yes, but
he's very conscientious.
Good work.
Yes, he is.
Absolutely.
So anyway, how was your weekend?
Well, it kind of fell apart. We were all supposed to go to this terrific steakhouse in the area. And we had everything all set up, babysitters. So it was going to be all the adults who were celebrating the two 40-year-olds. And someone became ill. An extended family member became ill. And there was a little concern that perhaps we were at the end of life. So my daughter made the decision that perhaps we should not go out that night. So we decided to postpone.
Okay. Well,
so we
I
will
hope everything's
reschedule.
okay there.
Yes, we will reschedule. But this place is legendary. Back before the internet, you had to know somebody who knew somebody
to get in
who had the number.
What?
Because it was a residential number.
Oh, wow.
It was never listed under the name of the restaurant. And when you called there, no identification. It was just like, hello? So you're like,
what do you want?
Uh-oh. So you had to know somebody who knew somebody to get the number.
Wow. Cool.
So it's, it's a very limited menu, but Chateaubriand or prime rib.
Wow.
And it's served family style. And yeah, it's supposed to be delish. So looking forward to that. So we'll reschedule. But I did get to see 3 of the girls play sports.
Oh, fun.
So that was fun. I got to see Lauren's the 2 A's, Annie and AJ, and I saw Brinny play also.
Nice.
All soccer.
All soccer.
Softball starting up. So we'll be seeing.
There we go. Yeah.
Mia will be in the mix before you know it. So yeah, just hanging out. My brother. Oh, we had a family death last week. My mother's brother's wife passed away. So the family continues to shrink, that generation. And my brother and sister were in town for the wake, and then my brother had stayed through the weekend. So it was nice to be able to spend some time with him, and we had a couple meals together. So it was nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And it was nice to see my cousins, and we all came to these
because they were like your brothers.
stark realization that we are now the old people.
Yeah.
All the people we used to go to ask, who's that? Where are they from? How do I know this person?
Am I related?
Am I related to this person? They're all gone. So it falls to us to know the answers to all those questions. But thankfully, all those people are dead now. We don't have to know who they are. I know. So I guess, there's a big plan up there. So yeah, we're the oldies.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
It's
very strange.
It is. So yeah, it's very, very strange. So yeah, so it was a mixture of it was great to see some of the family I hadn't seen in a little bit, and then
that's the thing about those events, even though there's so much sadness and grief, there's also that, and that's why we have them, I guess, because we need each other.
Well, you need to celebrate.
Like
yeah, it's a good time to celebrate.
Yeah.
It was one of the things that touched me the most, and I thought was really quite remarkable to see. My aunt had 6 children, and then ended up with like 40 grandchildren and great-grandchildren, let's say. Big amount. And at Mass, to bring the gifts up, all the grandchildren who were present and great-grandchildren.
Wow.
And there were probably 20 some odd people, ranging in age from over 40 to there was a brand new baby born last week who obviously was not present, but the whole spectrum. So when you see that, and then, I was able to see this beautiful portrait of my aunt up there on the altar, it just brings everything together.
Sure.
This was her life right there. It's like these people
are there because of her.
Right, right. It was really nice. It was really nice.
Oh.
So. But yeah, it's, that seems to be the family church for saying goodbye.
Yeah.
A lot of the aunts and uncles were in that parish, so right around where they grew up. So no surprise there.
Yeah. Wow. That's, I was thinking about that today when I was in the airport, how hard it is to be so scattered from people you love, it just, as nice as it is to be able to have that option, you just lose something by not being close by. Right.
And it's times like this that I think you realize that the most. It's really brought into focus. So, but it was very nice to see some of my cousins I hadn't seen in a really long time. So, yeah.
Yeah. There's
we're going to have a family reunion.
Oh, you are?
So we can thank Aunt Betty for that.
Oh, thank you, Aunt Betty.
And I got I'm on the committee. I'm helping out.
Oh,
surprise.
Don't doubt that.
So now I have to kind of not finish the genealogy, but, polish it up a little bit.
Yeah, polish it up.
I'd like to have something.
That would be very cool to
present.
give everybody.
Right.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So now I have an end point to shoot for.
All right. You have a goal.
That'll be
you have a deadline.
We can call it that, yes. So that'll be fun. It'll be fun to be goal purpose driven, let's say.
It's and it's also fun to have family reunions. I think they're great.
Oh, absolutely. And we've had family reunions at this location before. My cousin has a home on Snyder's Lake in Rensselaer
nice.
County. And then my aunt and uncle's home is rotated amongst the other 4 siblings. So we have plenty of room there.
That's
and they also have
awesome.
a big pavilion. So we've had reunions there before. So
that sounds
it's
great.
yeah. So something to look forward to.
Yep.
Definitely.
What's the latest buzz? TT, tell me the news. Where is it legal? No one knows. What's the latest buzz? TT, tell me the news. Where is it legal? No one knows.
So TT,
Yes,
do you
ma'am.
have a story for us?
I do. I actually do.
Oh,
when I
cool.
was when I got to Chicago Airport from Madison,
Mm-hmm.
I walked out and I was going down. I had to go to a different. I don't know. Was it a terminal? Whatever. I went from G to F to G or whatever. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking, trucking along, and I go past an area where they have a lot of TSA taking place, and there's just these glass walls. You can kind of see everything. But right inside, or right on my side of those glass walls, was this box. And it said, Cannabis Amnesty Box.
Oh.
And I was like, what the hell is that?
On this side of
It wasn't on the beginning. It wasn't before TSA. It was after TSA. So it's people who TSA they say they could report them to the authorities, right?
Right.
But it's legal in Illinois.
right.
So anyway, they say because you're going to because it's not legal federally.
Correct.
And
you're
you're
in
in
the skies.
right, federal airspace or whatever. You can't bring this on the plane. So it gives them a place to deposit their stuff and not get in any trouble at all. Oh, so
Well, that's very
Isn't that
surprising
cool?
because, that's very cool. But weren't we kind of led to believe that TSA didn't bother themselves with cannabis
They
in any
don't.
way, shape, or form?
Well, they don't normally, but they can if they want to. There's a lot of discretion given to the individual agents, and you never know where you're going to get, some
So it sounds like Chicago
over-enthusiastic
has
person.
taken a much more, I guess, serious approach to
Well-
enforcing the federal ban.
Yeah, it's but it's not the only place. I was very curious after I saw this, so I did a little research, and O'Hare and Midway both have these in them. Harry Reid International Airport
Vegas.
in Vegas, Colorado Springs, Aspen County Airport, and Pitkin County Airport. All those 3 are in Colorado. So it seems like the places that have had legal cannabis
Legal
for quite a
cannabis.
while. This
Correct.
is something that they've gotten to, and then I guess the legal authorities in the area come and take care of it.
Sure they do.
They dispose of it.
Sure they do. I think this is just a big scam
I think it might
for
be.
TSA to get their weed.
I think you're right.
Dude, look what we cleaned up today.
Oh yeah,
Wow. That just seems so rando.
yeah. And a lot of, especially TSA, doesn't usually bother too much with edibles. It's like
Right, but you think you'd want to stop
because
the
a
illegal
gummy it looks
stuff.
like. Oh, I know. I know.
You
I know.
Well,
They're wasting their time. Like I said, some gung-ho person probably.
wowza. Is you seem to, are you scrolling an article or
Yeah, it's an article.
that you just read, that you just referred? Oh,
Yeah.
What was it in? What was it from?
You mean the publication?
Yeah, I'm just curious. I couldn't quite tell if you really had
It's
an
called-
article that you were referencing.
It's
or
from a
this is
website,
all
Nug
anecdotal.
MD.
Nug MD.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So there seems to be an uptick.
Yeah.
Is it fair to say?
Yeah, I would say so. Interesting, huh?
Very.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought, gosh, I wonder who has the key to that box.
I'm telling you. Disposed of. Yeah, okay. It's all legal shit.
That's a business for us.
I know. We'll take care
We'll take care of it.
We will come and transport all the amnesty cannabis you retrieve.
And we will
We'll dispose
ensure
of it.
that it is disposed of.
We promise. Cross our hearts.
Cross our hearts, no tie, stick a needle in our eye.
I think we should do a proposal for the Albany International Airport.
I think so.
That we could come in and perform this service for our community.
It would be a community service.
It would. Yeah, I wouldn't even charge them. We'll volunteer.
Yeah, we could volunteer.
We wouldn't charge them a penny.
Nope.
Now, how much better could you get than that?
I think it's quite a deal for them.
Especially in this time of civic frugalness.
And disengagement.
Right.
We could even get our names in the paper.
I'm sure we would. Yes, I'm very sure of that. Well, I do think we should write up a proposal based on this scientific...
What do we call it? Weed in a box.
I think that's taken. Something like that is taken. The Weed Warriors.
Yes.
We could be that.
Yes.
Something, ominous.
Superpowers. We would need superpowers.
Yes. Super bongs. Something. Oh my goodness. Great idea though. Great idea. See, you're always thinking. It's that entrepreneurial mind going constantly.
That is why we are in the top 1%.
Wow. Top 1% of what?
It took you a minute.
It did. Top 1% of what?
Not the richest people, that's for sure.
Oh, God, no. I know that. But what are we in the top 1%?
No, I was just making a joke about us being in the top 1% because of my entrepreneurial,
well, there you go.
Always clicking.
Click.
And it's made us a ton of money.
Yeah, we're just rolling in it. Rolling in the dough.
Queenie turned to TT, said, "Girl, I've got a plan. There's cannabis abandoned at an airport, contraband. Left lonely at TSA, it's tragic, you agree. Let's offer them a safe space, call it sanctuary. Queenie and TT, starting up today, rescuing cannabis that's been cast away. Buds and brownies orphaned by security. Give your ganja amnesty, join our sanctuary. Gummies feeling frightened, cookies left behind. Tinctures need adoption, vape pens need peace of mind. Drop boxes overflowing, cannabis set free. Queenie and TT, heroes of THC. Queenie and TT, saving strains each day. From baggage checks and x-rays gone astray. Bringing comfort, kindness, community. Cannabis needs love too. Join our sanctuary. We'll take you in, little lost edibles and pre-rolls. All cannabis welcome, even those half-empty bowls. From terminal A to B to C. Queenie and TT grant cannabis clemency. Queenie and TT, making dreams come true. Rescuing reefer, yes, that's what we do. So when TSA says your stash can't fly free, come find refuge and relief at our sanctuary.
TT, have I mentioned that our 3rd anniversary is soon?
Yes, it's very exciting.
It is. 3 years.
Oh,
What else has gone on for 3 years? Yes.
Well, COVID, I think.
Not COVID. TT's been here helping her mother 3
Oh my God.
years.
Yes.
And it is sweet, but share with our listeners what your mom said to you when you left the last time.
When I left to go to Wisconsin a couple of weeks ago, she said to me, "Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate everything you've done to help me out here. You've really done everything, and I've taken you away from your husband, and thank you so much. You've really helped me out the last couple weeks here." Okay.
It's not funny.
Yeah, it's not. But I mean, you have to laugh.
Well,
Poor thing. She has no idea. But yeah. Meanwhile, I am just.
I've retired.
Right.
I'm almost in Mexico for the 3rd time. Little things like that.
She's still hanging in there.
Yeah. That was awful.
That didn't sound good.
What you said or me?
Both of us.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Genitore mio, dici addio, ma ogni alba rimani qui con brio. Gli angeli chiaman, prometti partire, ma resti ostinato. Non vuoi dormire, ti amiamo tanto, cuore testardo, morire non vuoi, eterno ritardo.
It's scary now. I mean, it's been scary all along, but now it's really getting
Yeah, it
serious.
is. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
It's not fun.
No.
It is not fun. But
No.
it's, in my mind, it's necessary. And it is.
It will happen.
Well, I was going to say it's a great privilege.
Yes.
And blessing.
Yes, it is. No, I've always
It's
felt
a
that.
sacred duty.
I believe that is true.
Yeah,
I have been
yeah.
I have been privileged to be present when a number of people have died, and I've had nothing to do with their deaths, but I've been there, and I do view it as a privilege.
It is.
Absolutely, because it's very awe-inspiring. The recognition
Yep.
of the meaningfulness of that moment.
Right.
Yeah, it's not lost on me at all. Not at all. So,
Yep.
I had toyed, somewhat, a little bit, read a book, maybe becoming a death doula.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I follow one on Instagram.
Yeah, helping people,
Yeah,
transition.
Yeah.
Peacefully.
Because there's so much
fear.
people don't. Yeah.
Or misunderstanding
right. Or
terror. You really
Yep.
don't know what people are trying to deal with and sort through.
right.
But I thought that would be an interesting thing to pursue.
Absolutely. And so needed. I think for people to hear, it's okay. This is very normal. This is what happens. I think people need that because we just have some weird idea from watching
You
movies
can't,
and TV.
quote unquote, give
Yeah.
up. You've got to
Right.
fight to the end.
Oh, which is so.
Really. So it's, I think there's a lot surrounding,
Right.
death and
Yeah.
that really needs to be unpacked at some point. We're really effed up in this in our society about death.
Oh, I know. We
really,
are.
we have really whacked out views about it. So,
Death and sex.
oh yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Well, can't get away from either.
Can't escape.
Can't escape. It's just a matter of time.
We are pleased to welcome back for your enduring podcast pleasure. Is it a strain or a figment of Queenie's brain?
TT,
Yes, ma'am.
are you ready to play everyone's favorite game?
I love this game.
She loves this game. Is it a strain or a figment of Queenie's brain?
I'm ready.
She says she's ready, folks. I believe you won last time.
Mm-hmm.
I do recall putting the ding, 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 ding.
I recall feeling good about myself for the
See?
first time in a while.
Oh, it means that much, huh?
I base my entire
Existence?
self-image on whether or not I win this game.
That's pretty sad. Mm-hmm. So, are you ready for this week's selection?
What is this week's selection? Pray tell.
This week's selection is nap time.
Nap time.
Nap time. Time as in time. I know I have to explain these words to you sometimes. Time has no meaning anymore.
Nap time. That does sound like a strain to me. Well, probably because I think there's a sleepy time. No, that's tea.
That's tea, sleepy time tea, or attention tamer. I think they're interchangeable.
You think?
Not really.
They don't taste different?
I don't know. Maybe that should be our next taste test.
I'm going to say that's a strain because I could see it being an indica strain that would make you sleepy.
Hence the name.
And so, nappy time.
Not nappy time.
Nap time.
Nap time. Are you still sticking with your answer?
Right. Nappy time is when you change a diaper, right?
Well, that could be one translation of nappy time, yes.
But nap time, I do. I'm going to go with it being an indica.
TT believes that nap time is an indica strain. Well, well, well. I wouldn't believe it unless I saw it with my own two eyes.
What?
TT is
Meh.
incorrect. It is not a strain.
I could tell because you weren't waking up your computer.
Oh, well,
Because usually if it's a strain, you wake up your computer and then you read what the strain is all about.
after I've announced right or wrong,
Right.
I don't think I telegraph or is this how you've been trying to win all this time?
No. I just noticed it because your computer is so dark.
It's dark.
Usually
It's
it's got a screensaver.
I have no idea why it's dark. Oh, probably because I unplugged the power.
power. That could be.
And I think it doesn't do the screensaver if it's on
gotcha.
battery.
Okay.
At least that's
Gotcha.
what I've made up.
That sounds plausible, so let's go with it.
Could work, might work. Who knows? Mm-hmm. I don't care
Well,
because I can see the plug right there. So if need be, I can reattach it very quickly.
you've been coming up with some very good names. You're stumping me
Oh, boy.
routinely.
Well, I would have gone for that one too, though. It does sound very, very close to several real strains.
yeah.
So I don't blame you for guessing that, yes, that you would have thought that was a strain. But unfortunately, it's not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
But we have reinforced that indica is the one that makes you be in the couch.
In the couch. Yes, if there was a strain by the name of nap time, you can bet your bippy that it is an indica.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a query, my dearie, that can't be answered by Siri, turn to Mary Jane in your time of need. She's got all the answers about we. Whoa, we.
Mary Jane, my gal pals, and I were wondering, how has cannabis culture changed since we were younger, and what should we know now?
Oh, honey, cannabis culture has had a major glow up since we were younger. Back in the day, it was all about sneaking a joint behind the garage, hoping your parents or your kids wouldn't catch a whiff. Now, it's all boutique dispensaries, terpene profiles, and infused dinner parties with CBD cocktails and gluten-free edibles. We've gone from reefer madness to wellness rituals. Back then, cannabis was mostly just weed is weed. Now, it's a whole menu of experiences. Sativas to energize, indicas to melt your stress, hybrids for that just right balance. And don't even get me started on the edibles. Today's treats are dosed so precisely, you don't have to guess whether you'll feel relaxed or end up talking to your lucky bamboo plant for 3 hours. What you need to know now is this. Cannabis is no longer taboo. It's a tool. It's helping people manage pain, anxiety, insomnia, menopause, and more. Dosing is everything. Start low and go slow. You're not 22 anymore. Products are regulated, labeled, and safer than ever. No more mystery baggies from your cousin's friend's roommate. And most importantly, you belong in this new cannabis culture. It's not just for the tie-dye crowd anymore. It's for us, the midlife women who've raised kids, paid bills, and are finally reclaiming some joy. So go ahead and explore, darling. The scene may have changed, but the good vibes are still very much the same.
Nice.
So, TT, what do you think of Mary Jane's observations about how things have changed so from our youth to present day when we're talking about cannabis?
Everything she said rang true to me. When, she was talking about the baggies and, from this person, that person, or somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody.
Right. You never, I didn't. Well, I
No.
wasn't a regular consumer, but
No.
whenever I did,
Right.
Surreptitiously try to land some,
Right.
I
Right.
had no idea what the hell it was.
So that really rang true for me. And then she's right about dispensaries. They're really amazing. And there's so many choices.
Very
There's
cool places.
so many options for what you want to feel like and how you want to, your body, your head, it's amazing.
How things taste, how they smell.
Right,
Yeah, you can go-
right.
it really is. It is quite the experience. And I have to say again, all shouts out to Royale Flower. It's still to my limited experience in the Northeast, the dispensaries I've been to. This is the most attractive, well stocked,
Yes.
huge inventory.
Huge inventory.
Variety.
And their bud tenders are fabulous. They know what they're
Right.
talking about. They know from experience.
Huge
many
variety
them.
of
Yeah.
farms and manufacturers, vendors represented.
Right. All different kinds of delivery methods.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Accessories. So really, it's a beautiful dispensary. It really is. And, as TT said, very knowledgeable staff. So, it's a whole different ballgame.
Whole different thing.
You can dial in anything with specificity now. So,
Instead of what's in this baggie.
right. Or what do I think I should be feeling?
Right. Yeah.
You can pretty much, count on it. So that was great. That was a great question. So
Mary Jane. helps
Mary
us out
Jane.
so much.
So-
Thank you, Mary Jane.
so very much. We're so thankful. And by this time next week will be what?
The tulips will be
The tulips will be
poking their little
will-
heads.
Yes,
out
we
with
might
the-
even have some blooms.
Really?
You think?
No,
Too early?
too early.
Too early. First week in April?
May.
May?
Is that when the tulips come in?
Oh no.
When is the tulip festival? It's in April?
I believe it is.
Oh, okay. I thought it was closer to Mother's Day. Maybe not.
I think you're
I'm
right.
probably wrong.
No. I think
could
you're
look
right.
it up.
We could look it. Hey Alexa.
She's
Pissed.
Yep. She's getting snotty.
Oh my God.
You know what?
I'm really shocked.
I think Jeff Bezos has it in for you.
I think so. Alexa. I'll look in the computer. We need to know now. We'll just.
How to help you with that?
Don't act all.
What did she
Oh,
just say?
now. I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Well, you
You didn't
How about
answer.
just answering? Alexa, when is Albany's Tulip Festival?
From WAMP.org. Albany residents and tourists will be able to enjoy the festival in October 2023.
Okay. She's lost her mind.
She's got dementia.
I think Alexa's lost her nut. She just said the Tulip Festival will be in October 2023. So it's something to look forward to. Okay. So I must be on the shit list for Amazon. I paid my bill. I'm still a Prime member. What the hell? Okay, I haven't ordered in a month, but
that's what it is.
That's what it is. I think you can just forget about us. Watch this. Oh my God, that you couldn't be more wrong if you tried, and it's in the past. Good God.
2023.
October of 2023. Put it on your calendar, folks. It's the next big thing to happen in Albany. Oh my goodness.
Did you find it?
Oh, no, I stopped.
Oh, okay.
I stopped. Well, she started
talking. That's true.
Well, now I should. Good God.
There it is. Tulip Festival 2025.
Oh, look, the right year.
The 77th.
May 10th and 11th.
Oh,
you were correctamundo. I should know that. That's my father's birthday. The 10th. Look, the 77th Tulip Festival.
Yep.
77 years.
Wow.
And we've been around for 66.
We always used to go to the Tulip Festival when I was a kid. Did you?
No.
Oh.
We weren't civic minded at all. Well, your father grew up in Albany, though, right?
Did, yes.
Neither one of my parents grew up in Albany. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it wouldn't, it just didn't translate.
Yep.
We'll just stick with that. That sounds like a good explanation, doesn't it?
Your father was a cop and your mother was a nurse. What do you mean they weren't civic minded? Well, they dedicated their lives.
No, I know that. But, we didn't participate in community celebrations and such. None of that falderall and fiddly.
Protected and served.
That's right. Took care of those who, got boo-boos. Okay, well, I hope everybody has a lovely week.
Yes.
And I think we're back on schedule. Next week, perhaps.
Yes.
Possibly.
Yes.
And TT, have a lovely week.
Thank you. And you too.
And bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us at the Closet Disco Queen podcast. Grab a brownie or doobie, pass us to your friends, and be sure to follow us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. And be sure to leave us a 5-star review as it helps others find us. Peace out.
Oh.
Will be good in an emergency.
Yes. Calm under pressure. Oh my God. What the hell?
I couldn't even tell what was happening.
I have no idea.
A lot of commotion and someone must be at the door, right?
I have no clue. I have no clue whatsoever. I heard a big boom, didn't you?
Huh?
I wonder if Dan fell. Should go to see what the boom was.
I am pleased to report that no one was injured, no one knows what the hell happened, and most importantly, no one wet their pants.